It's so cold. I'm about to put my hands in my pocket. Hey y'all, welcome to another episode of Back to the Beat. Y'all see I'm not in my normal setting. I'm not even in a setting for real, right now. I'm outside at a luxurious house. We'll get into all the details in just a few. I got a very special, very special guest, so stay tuned. All right, hey y'all, here is my guest, Gino J, the Construction King. Here he is. And go ahead and tell him just a little bit about yourself before we get into the segments. Y'all already know.
Well, like she said, my name is Gino J, the Construction King or Kang, however y'all want to say it. But I am a real estate investor. I got started as an agent. I transitioned into flipping houses, and then I got into new construction. And right now, I build from the ground up, and I teach people how to do the same thing I do.
Okay, that's perfect. I love that. I've been trying to actually get into real estate myself, because y'all really bring home the big dollars. So I'm trying to learn from people like you. But y'all already know the first segment is the eyes. So let's just go ahead and get into like the future and just different things just to learn about you and your business. So the first question is, where do you see your business in 5 years?
So I have a couple different businesses, but my construction business, of course, is going to continue to grow. I see myself building more and more $1 million homes. I just enjoy the creative process on being able to do dope projects. And then my other main business is our school, which is Building Builders Academy. I enjoy teaching people how to build from the ground up.
Yes.
Because the cornerstone of wealth in America, I think, starts with real estate.
Yes.
And so I like to educate people about real estate and being able to create your own real estate and build from the ground up. There's nothing like it. So I see myself, 100 years from now when I'm dead and gone, they're gonna look back and say, man, that guy and his company created thousands of builders and created a lot of generational wealth for different families.
That is so good. That is so good. I know you spoke about, you love just the art of building houses from the ground up. So I just want to ask you, what's 3 things that you need inside of your dream house, like your ultimate dream house?
Number one, ceiling height. Because anytime you have ceiling height, it makes the space look way better. Like this house has 12 feet ceilings and 10 on the main, so ceiling height. You gotta have a dope bathroom, and that bathroom gotta feel like a spa. Because when you've been working hard all day, man, you just want to come home and relax sometime.
Right.
So that spa bathroom, plenty of closet space. That's always a must. Because my wife need all her closet space, and then I just personally, I need my own little man cave space. So when I want to get away from the kids and the wife or whatever, I got my own little space to do my little videos, watch my game, and just have time for myself.
Okay, that's pretty cool. I definitely feel the closet space though. Like you need it in the bathroom as well. Like that's up there on mine. Like for real. I don't really need the ceiling height. Like the height. I'm not that tall, so it shouldn't have that big for me. But yeah, okay. What about a dream car? Like what's one of your top dream cars? Like you have to have it.
I've already had my dream car per se.
I know that's right.
I'm more of a truck guy. I have been looking at that Ford Raptor, so I'm definitely gonna probably get me a Raptor pretty soon.
Okay.
I mean, I've had Benz, Range Rover, and I'm more into appreciating assets. Like I'm more of a real estate junkie. I go buy some raw land and sit on it before I just go spend money on the car. But that Ford Raptor, I'm gonna get me one of them.
Okay. Any specific colors or anything you
want? Probably black with black rims, black on black.
I know that's right. Okay. One moment. We're just about to get back to the beat right quick. I'm just about to go ahead and tell them what I did with my eyes today. I used my Juvia's Place Warrior 2 palette to do this eye look, and I used my lashes in Classy and Deluxe. I stacked them for a more dramatic look. And yeah, that's what I did. So let's get back to you. Just right quick. Okay. Who are 3 people that you want to work with, like celebrity wise, like 3 big name people that you want to work with on a real estate note?
That's a good question. I work with a few right now. Actually, shout out to Desi Banks.
Okay.
Funny Marco and Gary Owens.
Okay. You like funny people.
Funny people, yeah, because I need good energy when I'm working, man. I need good energy. So I would probably keep it in that comedian space. So I would say Kevin Hart.
All right.
Definitely at the top of the list. I see Mike Epps doing his thing, man. Okay. So probably Mike Epps. And I need one more comedian. Maybe even Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey right here in Atlanta. Okay. He's all about investing and giving back and teaching people. So those would be my top three.
Okay, that's what's up. Comedians, like, those are some of my favorite people too, because I love to laugh. So,
Yeah,
like, yeah,
definitely.
definitely. Okay, okay. So we're about to move into the next segment. All right, y'all. So as y'all can see, we changed locations in the house. We were in the bathroom. Now we're in the kitchen, which I love so much. But now we're going to get into the face part of the interview, okay? So this is about the foundation, where it all started. You know, the foundation, like what you put on your face with makeup.
Mm-hmm.
We're just going to talk about the foundation where you started with everything when it comes to getting these homes put up.
Well, foundation is always key. Anytime you're building a new house, it starts and ends with having a good foundation. But a foundation starts a little bit before that. And that is in life in general. You have to have a plan. So when you're building a house from the ground up, it starts with having a good plan.
Mhm.
It starts with understanding what you can and can't build, so you know how to navigate through that process, and then you put your foundation in. And from there, it's only up. But your foundation is so key. And that's just not with building houses, that's just with life in general. You have to be on a good foundation, period.
Yes, that's good. That's good. It's the same with makeup too. Like, you gotta have a good foundation. You gotta have a good primer to start off with your face. You gotta have a good setting spray. You gotta have a good base. Just anything where you can build up and add any products to it.
So my question to
definitely
you
get it.
is, what if somebody put the wrong foundation on them eyelashes? What's gonna happen?
Wrong foundation on the
Yeah.
eyelashes. We don't really put foundation on the eyelashes. You
But
know,
what about the
'cause
wrong
eyelashes.
base? Like if you're using the wrong type of
Okay,
base, what
so it
happens?
could be like cakey. It could just like change the whole texture. It won't be like a smooth finish. You want to make sure that you get something that's good for your skin type, you know, like dry skin, oily skin combination. So, yeah, you just have to make sure you're picking out the right thing that suits you. Kind of like even within life, you got to make sure that you're picking the right foundation for your path so
Yeah.
it can all come out good at the end.
Because one thing about a bad house foundation,
Mhm.
if that house foundation ain't good, you might end up with crooked walls.
Mhm.
You know, so I'm assuming with eyelashes, like you said, it might be cakey. One
Yeah,
eye might be halfway open, the other one closed.
for sure.
So foundation, guys, focus on y'all foundation. No matter what you're doing, it starts and ends with your foundation.
It does. Okay. One other thing I want to talk about in the face segment is the adversities that you may face in your profession and how do you overcome them?
It's a lot of adversities.
Mhm.
And I tell people all the time, I don't care if you are brand new and you've done one deal or 100 deals, the adversities don't stop, the challenges don't stop.
Yeah.
What happens is when you've done 100 deals, you just kind of can foresee stuff happening, and you just know how to navigate through that a lot easier than you would if you're new. So it's always going to be adversity, it's always going to be challenges, but you have to understand it's the adversities and challenges are what's going to mold you and shape you to help you become better. You learn from them and you grow from them, but you need those adversities to actually be successful. They're actually put in your life to make you fail. So when you hit that roadblock, you just got to push through it. And I always tell people you have to go through it to get to it. And when you learn that concept in life, no matter what you're doing, you're always going to be successful.
Yes, I always tell people that, like, every time you face like anything, it's either gonna be a lesson or a blessing. You're gonna learn from it or you're gonna benefit from it in the end. So that's definitely really big for sure. Then another thing I wanted to ask, which is with you having all these businesses, being so successful, you know, you have a wife, you have a family, how do you manage all that? How do you go through and be able to be there for everyone, your business, your family?
Just trying to figure out how to balance it all, like making sure you take time for yourself.
Yes.
In the early stages, I didn't take a lot of time for myself. You know, there are times I just felt burnt out and overwhelmed. And one of the other things I did my first couple of years, I felt like I had to do everything by myself. And I was fearful on hiring an assistant because I was looking at it the wrong way. I was looking at it as an expense. So when I hired that assistant, it actually gave a lot of my time back and I was able to focus on the money generating activities. Then my assistant could do the paperwork. And it takes a team. You can't do all this stuff by yourself. Like in the construction business, I have a lot of different subcontractors. In the school that we have over 12 people involved in the school. So I'm more of the visionary and I make things happen, but I also can find the right people to do the job.
Yeah.
Same thing when building a house. I don't do sheetrock. I don't do anything when it comes to building a house. I don't swing no hammer. I might put in a light bulb every now and then, but anything physical I'm not doing. But I can find the right person for the job. So no matter what industry you're in, you have to find the right professional so that you're not doing all the work by yourself, because that professional can do a better job than you and help you scale your business.
Yes, that's good. That's good. Like when you mentioned a team, like that's really big, like for sure. So, what are some things that you look for in people when it's time to build your team?
Um, One of the main things I look for in people is if they show up on time and
Hmm.
how they communicate with me. Like
Yes.
communication is key. Like I don't care how good you are, if I can't communicate with you, then I'm not even gonna, it's not even gonna be a good fit.
Right.
So communication is like for me the key.
Right.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. That's it for the face segment, you guys. Hey y'all, okay, now y'all can see that we are in a different part of the house. I love this area right here because I love mirrors. You guys, I just love looking at myself all day. And this tile, everything, it's just, I just love everything about it. But now we're about to get into the lip segment. And this is the part where we manifest some things, give advice, and just do those type of things.
Okay.
So, how about we just start off with 3 things you're manifesting in this new year?
Three things I'm manifesting this new year. I
Hmm.
manifest every day, and manifesting is the key to success.
It
Just think
is.
about it. Everything in this world started in somebody's mind.
Mhm.
So when you have visions, God are putting those visions in your mind for a reason. One of the things I'm manifesting is health.
Mhm.
I've lost about 35 pounds in the last several months, and health is wealth. Y'all
Yes,
looking
it
at skinny
is.
jeans, but if you look at some of my videos 6 months ago, that was like, that was fat jeans. So I'm manifesting this health. That's number one.
Mhm.
Relationships, manifesting
Mhm.
relationships because relationships are the key. Relationships are better than money. So
Yes.
manifesting relationships and then manifesting the things that I want to build. A
Mhm.
barndominium, and
Mm.
we're building the first all modern subdivision right here in Atlanta. So those are three
Okay.
things that I'm manifesting in 2024.
Okay, that is big. I love that. I love that. Maybe I'll just have to come tap in and move up here.
Yeah.
Okay. But let's
But you're gonna have to
see.
change. You're gonna have to change from a similar to put that UF on your shirt or
Oh,
something.
well, I guess I'll stay in Florida. I will stay right. That's what it takes. Okay, then something else I wanted to go ahead and ask is what is some advice that you would give to the younger you?
Patience.
Mm.
Like I was talking to my cousin. He like 23 years old, and he like, man, I can't wait to do this. And he just
Mm.
felt like he was behind on the eight ball. I'm like, bro, you're 23. Like you're
Mm.
doing a lot more than I was at 23.
Oh
At
wow.
23, I was waking up, in my car somewhere drunk. I don't even know. So like you got time, bro. Y'all
Mm.
have time, y'all young. So enjoy your youth.
Mhm.
Be purposeful about, how you think about stuff. Um,
Mhm.
Set a plan, set goals, but it's not gonna happen overnight. So be
Mhm.
patient. 10,000 hours is 10,000 hours. I was doing the math on how long I've worked in real estate. I've been in real estate almost 16 years now, going on
Mhm.
17 years. And if I did 50 hours a week, for the last 15, 16 years, that's over 41,000 hours.
Mhm.
So it takes time.
Yeah.
And everybody's journey is different. Stop looking at what y'all see on somebody's IG. They might have been
Right.
doing that for 10, 15 years. You're not going to do it in 1 or 2 years. It's going to take time. So y'all be patient and appreciate your journey.
I feel like you're just talking to me right now because I just turned 24 and I feel like I'll be like, man, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. I can't wait to do this. But definitely, I've been learning patience this past year for sure. Like,
Yep.
just to be more patient in life. Okay, y'all. So now I wanted to ask you, what are some, key things that you can tell other people who want to get into your profession, just starting out, like that year one phase?
Start where you are. If you have no money and know anything about real estate, YouTube University.
Mm-hmm.
There are a lot of good podcasts. Start working on the little things that are actually, I guess, big things like your mindset. Like one of the things that I didn't realize when I started this was how motivating it would be for people.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm the type of person, if I see somebody looking like me doing it, I feel like, man, if they do it, I could do it too. So
Yeah.
work on your mindset and get your education. Those are core things you need to be successful in any business. And if you focus on those things, then start to tap in and get your education. Like learn what you really want to do because real estate is a broad category. You can be an agent, you can be a wholesaler, you can be a fix and flipper, you can build, you can, originate loans. There's so many different things. If you're young, try it all, see what you like. Because what I like, you may not like.
Yeah.
So, do something that fits your personality. Do something that you enjoy because when you enjoy it, you're going to work hard at it and you're going to be successful at it if you enjoy it.
That's true. That's true. Okay, in one moment, let's get back to the beat one time. I want to tell y'all what lip duo I used today. I used the Juvia's Place Warrior 2 palette. I used it also for my lips. I used it to actually use it as a lip liner. It's a dark brown in there to line my lips. Real cute. It helps it stay on all day. And then I used the Flawless J Cosmetics. Y'all shop a black owned business. Flawless J Cosmetics. I used the Smoky Rose lip gloss. And yeah, that's what I talked with. So I just spoke about one of my duos that I love. What is a duo that you love when it comes to like textures, tiles, or in a house that you love to see?
Yeah, that's a great question. Styles change all the time. Some stuff go out of style and come back into style.
Yeah.
Right now, I like the flat panels for cabinets because it's a cleaner, more modern look. I use a lot of white walls in my houses, and I try to accent some of these walls with, like a featured wall or a feature, whether it's tile or wood. But if you're getting into this space, just, understand the buyers and what's going on in that area, and then how you can put your own little twist and sauce on things.
Right. Okay. Okay. That was the end of the lip segment, you guys. We'll be back with some random questions just to get to know Gene himself a little bit more. Okay, y'all, they got me out here in the cold. I'm freezing. I don't know if I mentioned, but we are in Georgia with it, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all go ahead, tap in, check in with Gene, the construction king. But now it's time to just ask him some random questions just to get to know him and his style for housing. So I want to know, like, housing wise, whether the family has kids or not, like babies, do you look more so for like tile or carpet throughout the house?
We use a lot of hardwoods up here, actually.
Okay.
And hardwoods are cool. I know back in Florida, you see a lot of tile.
Yes.
And I do like tile, but up here, man, it gets cold. So that tile gets cold. So hardwoods is our preference. But I don't mind a nice piece of plush carpet in the bedroom on occasion.
Right.
But we use a lot of hardwoods.
Okay. What about, how do you feel about open patios or screened in?
Definitely open. We do a lot of open patios up here. But I'm cool with both.
Right.
In Florida, them mosquitoes be hitting year round, so you need to be screened in down there. But up here, this time of year, man, it's nice out, like that openness.
I was about to say, I've had both, and I definitely do prefer the screened in because even with hurricanes and stuff, like it can just get messed up if it's not screened in for real. So yes, I'm a screened in girl. What about when it comes to your kitchen? You like granite? Or are you not a granite person? Granite countertop?
Quartz is my preference, or marble. Yeah, granite is cool. Sometimes the granite is a little bit more of a process on keeping it clean. I'm more of a quartz and marble type guy.
Okay, okay.
I'm expensive.
Yes, I see. I see. And you are a chandelier or no chandelier?
Chandelier. Yeah,
chandelier. Yes, I'm gonna insert the chandelier that's inside this house. I love it so much. But okay, I think that was all the random questions I had for you. Thank you so much for coming on the podcast. You know you want to go ahead and plug your stuff, your information, so they can follow you.
Thank you for having me. Again, my name is Gino J, the Construction King. If you ever want to learn how to build houses, then guess what? I can teach you. We have a boot camp coming up February 17th and 18th where we teach people who have no experience how to get into this space. We show you how to build wealth through building houses. So y'all tap in, man. Our team has a lot of experience. We will help you navigate that process. There's never been a better time than right now to get into real estate. Interest rates about to go down. Y'all know it's still a housing shortage out there. So if you want to learn, y'all come learn from the best. Buildingbuildersacademy.com. Follow me on IG, Gene, Gene _ Johnson 1. Y'all tap in.
All right, y'all. Y'all already know, like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all next week.
My best friend show.
Right. So here we are. We're gonna get into some things. I don't know if they told you in the back how it works, but we have some we have like some segments, right? Some makeup segments, eyes, face, lips, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Head, shoulders, knees, and toes.
all that. So we're gonna get